Welcome everyone to the further adventures of Bilbo Baggins, where we're going to see what Bilbo is up to while the Fellowship of the Ring is out running its quest. What do you say, Celebrier? Might I spare me a moment of your time, Pine Seed? It's almost certainly nothing, but I should not care to face the master of the house if it turns out otherwise. I understand that you know Bilbo Baggins? Yes, the Hobbit currently in residence at the last Holy House, guest of Elrond, and welcomed by all. I have a question for him of great importance, but when I sought him, I could find no sign of him in any of his usual haunts. This is quite unusual. Will you accept this mission then? I need you to find him for me. So my mission then is to find Bilbo Baggins. Well, there are a great number of hobbits in the Shire who failed in that, but at least I know he's somewhere in Rivendell, I hope. Let's go and find out what's going on, right? Yes, you will help me to search for the missing hobbit? Good, good. Again, I'm sure it's nothing, but if it's not nothing, well, if it is not nothing, it is sure mean trouble, that's for sure. Aha, very well. But it says no matter what that there is no twist for this mission. So let's go and find out what's going on.
I probably worry for nothing. When we find Bilbo, we will laugh long and well. But not before.
Not before. Okay, we'll have a nice laugh when we find Bilbo, but not before. This way, Pine Seed. Perhaps someone has seen Bilbo in the past few minutes while we have been discussing his absence. That would be worthy of some laughter, right? Well, yes. So let's go and find out what's going on. Oh, Lord Elrond has emerged from his library. Well, at least it's not someone I have to fight. Let's speak to him. My Lord Elrond, a very good afternoon to you. Is it? I merely thought. Why should it not be? There is a reason why it shouldn't be? Calm yourself, Celebrier. These are dark times. Even Imladris has been touched by the concerns of the world. Fell powers have awoken, and their servants walk again in Middle-earth. Ah, yes, so it is not a good afternoon. Be not so crestfallen. I was deep in thought and forgot my courtesies. I bid you good afternoon as well, but I deem that was not the purpose for which you stopped me. No, it is true, my Lord Elrond. You see, Pyseed wished to ask you something. uh, in case you want to know, why am I doing it on this character instead of on Pineleaf? And that's because Pineleaf is busy doing those other quests where the Fellowship of the Ring is at. So, obviously, a younger cousin had to fill in for this role. Hello, Elrond. What is it, my friend? You may speak freely, even should Celebrier fear to do so. Well, it appears that Bilbo Baggins has not been around for some time, and I was wondering about his absence. Hmm. I have not seen him today. I have only just come out from a library, and he has taken to walking in the valley of late. Perhaps my daughter or one of my sons has seen him outside. Perhaps with them and with Glorfindel, if you should happen to cross him. It may be they have seen Mr. Baggins and your worries, and those of Mr. Celebrier are all unfounded. All right. I shall remain here and wait a word from you concerning our hobbit. I presume you mean Bilbo as opposed to me. Alright, so I need to speak with Arwen, and I need to talk to Elro here, and I need to speak to Glorfindel. Glorfindel is to the south. So I guess I could start with Glorfindel, right? Maybe I should move at a faster pace now that I'm no longer trying to slow down. Now, would Glorfindel be... Because Glorfindel is usually down... Is this the way? Right? Ah, Pine Seed, is it true? Well, I found Glorfindel. Is it true that Bilbo Baggins has gone missing? Looks like rumors are already spreading. Yes, I have not given up on the search, though, and Bilbo may yet turn up somewhere in Rivendell. That is the most likely outcome, but I would advise you to remember the Hobbit about whom we speak. Bilbo is more susceptible to adventurers' calls than most of your kind. Yes, I've got a cousin like that. I will search for him as well, alright? So I need to speak to Elrond here at the entrance to the Last Homely House and Arwen to the north. Alright, so that means we should find... Ah, there we go. Here is Elrond here. Word travels quickly, my friend. I know for whom you search. My brother has gone inside to see if Bilbo fell asleep in the Hall of Fire again, or if he lost track of the time while working on his quarters. Eladon should soon return to tell us which of these proved to be the answer to Bilbo's disappearance. Ah, here he comes. Any sign of our hobbit? Nope. No, my brother. None have seen Bilbo anywhere. Well, Pine Seed, we will keep on looking. Yep. Let me check your sister. Now, his sister will be to the north, and I guess that will be up. Is this a way? This is about as north as I could think of things could be. Right. Talk to Arwen on the bridge to the north. This... Oh. Ah, there she is, up there. Maybe she's getting up something for auction or something like that. Hello there. Oh, Bilbo Baggins? I have not seen him today, but my thoughts have been elsewhere. On the day that I might walk right by him without even noticing him. Or perhaps not. He has always been quick with a greeting and a smile whenever our paths have crossed. I would have seen him. I think you will not find him up on the hill, for I have just come from there. On cool days, such as this one, he is most often seated in the house, composing songs and melodies by the fire. If he is not to be found within, you may discover him walking in the lanes of Imladris, admiring the trees and the flowers. I am sorry to be of so little help. Perhaps someone else would have seen him? Well, I am sorry to be of no more help to you. I hope you find him soon. Right. Well then, that takes care of all of that. Perhaps Elrond has another suggestion that I can try, where we can find out what Bilbo is up to. Well, no word from your children. If you use the word children for elves who are a couple thousand years old. None have seen Bilbo Baggins within the house or in the Vale since yesterday? Some of my folk believe he may have found a quiet, sunny place to which to write, or perhaps has fallen asleep somewhere among the trees and will awake rested and refreshed, and bemused at our worry for him. But we may need to consider another possibility. You know of the secret company that recently departed Imladris. It was decided in council that Bilbo should not become a part of that fellowship. But now I wonder if something might have driven the Hobbit to follow after them. We can't discount the possibility, my friend. Our Hobbit may not be in complete control of his feet or his sense of duty, and both of these might send him in pursuit of the secret company. I do not believe it is so, but neither should we dismiss it out of hand. Well, 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 well. What should we do about that? What should we do about that? Oh, there's a chest here. Yes. What's in the chest? Probably some further tokens of further adventure. I got 3, 4, 5 of them. What is it? 3 for completing the quest, and additional bonus ones can sometimes happen. Let's see. Tokens. All these currencies here. Alright, here we go. Tokens of further adventure. 5 of 500. Whee! This is just the beginning. What do you say about that? I thought for certain we would find Bilbo Baggins by now. Well, apparently not. Alas, we didn't find him. No one has seen Bilbo since this morning? I felt certain that we would solve this mystery by now, Pineseed, but all we have managed to do was to double our worries. Has something happened to him after all? To answer that question, we'll have to proceed into the next chapter of the further adventures of Bilbo Baggins. It appears that this does count as a mission because I had not yet completed the weekly missions list, and that incremented that. I got 2 more of these tokens of further adventure to go along with the 5 I got in the previous adventure. Maybe what you do is you get 3 for the first time you run a chapter, and that if you run a chapter again, you only get the bonus ones. So you get 3. So 3 could be for doing it the first time. Then maybe you get a random number from 1 to 3 whenever you repeat the adventure. That would actually make sense. That would be to encourage people to do the new content rather than doing the same chapter constantly or something like that. Alright, I will say that's like. Now, what is this new deed that I gained here? Completed chapter 1. So if you complete all 10 chapters, you get 30 of these further adventures marks. You get Pineseed back again, and a nice chunk of virtue. So that's something to be encouraging in there. So we have to keep on that. And of course, there are various things you can get for the tokens, but we can look at those when we start to get closer to being able to actually buy something with it, because I think they require 20 to 50 tokens in order to get anything for there, and we are only at 7 right now. But that's it for this episode, and we'll see you next time when we head out into Chapter 2 on the further adventures of Bilbo Baggins.